So, okay, at first, let me ask you some questions. So, how many of you already attended the DevFest 2022? Just raise your hand. A lot of you guys. That's really great. So, how many of you already know this face? Huh? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it feels like I'm celebrating. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay. So, okay, by the way, so if this is my second time in Sri Lanka, I want to learn something from you guys. Like in Sri Lanka, like how you guys say thank you. Anyone? Or you don't know how to say thank you in Sri Lanka, or you don't say thank you. How to say thank you in Sri Lanka? How you say in your own language? Please, at least louder, man. I can't hear you. Yes? No, it's not. You're not saying thank you. In Sri Lankan. Stuti? Oh yeah, I got it. Stuti. Okay, Stuti for coming here. So yeah, I already teach how to say thank you. So I think use thank you. So what about like if I make mistakes, as I already take few of your time, so how I can say sorry in Sri Lanka? Sorry? Sama went. Yeah. Sama wenta. I'm sure it's not the right one. Sorry. So if I say someone after the mistake, sama wenta, maybe I made another mistake. But I'll keep it. Okay, the last thing is you guys are so good and humble. So how can I say nice to meet you? You never say that, nice to meet you or something? Uh-huh. How? Like, you don't know? How to say nice to meet you? You can just louder so I can hear. I think it's pretty big. Yeah, is it big word? So I think it's like hard for me. Okay, then let's skip it. Okay, let's skip it. Okay, now how many of you have iPhone? Let's see. Raise your hand. Okay, few people? Okay, they are rich kid. Uh-huh. That's rich kid. So once on any Apple event, once I saw an iPhone, my reaction is like, yeah, well, I'm gonna buy it. And they said, yeah, it started just from $999. Yeah, they said like, but after that you see the price that you wanted, it's not $999. Even it comes to Sri Lanka, even in other Asian country, they added tax. So even you are rich or otherwise, you have to donate something. So all the iPhone users, do you have all your organ with you? Or you just donate one or two? Uh-huh. So how many of you have less organ? Raise your hand. Oh, everyone is rich here. That's good. That's good. Okay, so everyone is rest of us Android user, obviously, because Windows is dead. So is there anyone using any of those? Actually, no, because if in folder, you are already familiar with those devices, foldable, isn't it? Yeah? Okay. It's getting really famous, or is the new technology, or something that we can bend. And don't try with your phone, okay? So the thing is, it getting really famous. For example, according to the Counterpoint research, on global foldable smartphone shipment reached 9.5 million units in Q1 to Q3 in 2020. And that was massively 90% increase in same period of time in 2021. And the best part, they're expecting the shipment will reach 22.7 million units. So what does those numbers say to us? So what does it mean? So in simple word, I can say those mean maybe in 25 and 26, out of 3 Android users, you have a one foldable device. It's pretty common. Now we don't, anybody have one, no one have it, but after 2 or 3 years, out of 3 have those. Then you can try it, bend your phone, but not now, okay? So, but as a developer, for the first time you saw those, your reaction is like that. No, more work, more responsiveness. It's not some, yeah, it feels, as a developer, it feels good, okay, I can bend my phone. But once you realize I need to do more work, that's something I don't like. But no problem, guys. Your savior is here. And this time, it's not Loki. It's Anwar and Abdullah. I'm a YouTuber. My channel name is The Flutter Way, which is the second most popular YouTube channel for Flutter in the world. And till now, I got more than 10 million views on my channel, all of my videos. And I'm also a GDE for Flutter and Dart. And if you want to check or learn Flutter, you can check my channel. It's a sort of like free marketing I'm doing. I'm just saying, I can't say here, just go and subscribe. No, I'm just saying, that's why if you want to, go to my channel and watch and subscribe. Huh? Okay. So today I'm talking about how you can make apps for foldable device, or more politely, mastering the art of building foldable-friendly apps. So for the first time you saw, or I saw, so a foldable device, it looks like, okay, once it folding, it's a normal phone, that makes sense, but once it unfold, it looks like a normal tablet. That normal, so if my app is working properly for like normal device and tablet, that should be fine, yes? But as they comes with lot of feature, they comes with lot of limitation also. Such as on Surface Duo, they have a black border between the screen. And, okay, they can be fold. As you can see, they can be fold horizontally or vertically. And the last thing, you are already familiar with those notch and cutout, and maybe all of your Android device you already have. Another thing is the foldable device user can be lazy. They can use their phone like half open, whenever they like, so in fully flat or something. But as a developer, to develop an app for foldable, you need to know, number one, is your app running on a foldable? Number one, first thing. And if foldable, is the user using it as a flat, or he's half open, or which kind of foldable? Because maybe it can be built horizontally, or Samsung Z Flip, or fold, whatever it is. So the question is, as a developer, how you know that? I don't know the other framework, how you know that, but in Flutter, I know. And I'm going to share with you. In Flutter, there is a property called display features. And what it does, it gives you a list of display features. So why list of display feature? The first question is. Display feature, because if this is a foldable, you can fold your device, it's a feature. And if you have a notch, then it counts also a display feature. So that's why, let's say, if you have a foldable device that have a notch, and it can be foldable, it has two features. One is, number one, it's foldable. Number two, it has a notch, and which is pretty common. That's why we get list of display feature. On display feature, we had bounds. What it does, it gives us the idea of the size and the position of the fold, from where it folds, on which position, or, okay? Sorry, I can like do that, so they see the slide. It's okay. So from which position they change, like fold, and type. Is that a cutout? Because you need to know, is that a cutout or is foldable? Because right now, our normal device, we have a cutout like that. So yeah, for that, we had a feature. So we need to know, for that cutout, it's not showing that feature. It's for foldable. And also, the last thing, yeah, the user, is it using flat, or the user really using as a half open? Sometimes you need to know. The thing is, you already know. So you already know, now you know how to figure it, your app is running on a foldable. If foldable, you already know where is it bent, the size from top portion and the bottom portion. And now let's see how other companies use this feature, like use this, you can say limitation, or those limitations can create feature. And how? Like, I really like one thing. The thing is how YouTube utilize it on Samsung Flip. Look at here. When it's normally using, it, it act like normal YouTube app. But once you half open it, half fold it, look at this. The player will take the first part and the rest of the part is like the comment and blah blah stuff. So they just make a limitation a feature. So now let's imagine. Okay, let's another question. How many of you want to get a job at Google? Let me see. No one? Okay. Why is like that hand? Like, is there a lot of G-force here? Like we can't. Let me see. Okay, full hand, please. Okay. Now I can see a lot of hands. It's good. Feels good. You know. Instead of that, okay, that feels good. Nice. So now imagine you are get a job at Google. You are in a YouTube team, and they're saying, let's build this feature for me. So and obviously you're gonna use Flutter. And how you gonna do that? Okay, if on Flutter, if you build this YouTube watch page, it look like that. At first you had a video player, then wizard for a video information, channel info, comment and reader. That's every section I can like component. And by the way, how many of you know Flutter? Let's raise your hand. Please, little bit push. Nice, good, nice, good. Okay, those who don't know Flutter, I think I should mention it earlier. It's a framework developed by Google. It helps nothing to build. It helps you to build apps for Android, iOS, even for desktop, Windows, Linux, Mac, even web apps. So Flutter is something that if you learn it, how to do that, you can build anything you want. Something. It's the wizard. Learn or use like using one thing, build many things. Okay, now come to our like YouTube stuff. Now that's the initial structure. That's how we already have the YouTube. Now you want to make it for foldable. Okay, for that we can need to do is at first define a variable. I'm gonna call it display feature, where we mention our display features property. And I'm trying to run it on a simulator, which is foldable on Samsung Flip. I think it's called Flip. It don't have a notch. That's why it returns something like that. So where from here I can identify the top part, bottom part, and where is my hinge side, where it bends. And yeah, also I can identify how the state is current state. Is the phone is fully open or half open? That's what I get. A real device, something you'll get something like that on simulator. So the thing we need it, and for that to make it, so we need one thing. One thing we just need to modify our video player. Our rest of part will be as it is because like what I can say, because everything is like them. Because we really, if we make the space here on video player, the rest will as it is. So for that, we can create a function. Yeah, next slide, please. Okay. So that's the function. That's what I'm calling it. I'm get hide if posture is half open. So why I'm calling it? Because I really need the top portion hide when the phone is half fold. Otherwise, I don't need it. That's why I call it. And at first, I'm gonna check if the display feature, maybe the user or run it, this app on a like, how can I say, on an old device. They don't have any notch or they don't have anything, so it returns empty. Then if it returns, it has display feature. I'm going through all the display feature that it has. Then to make sure it's a foldable, it's not a notch, and it's half open, then I'm interested. Otherwise, I don't care, baby. So for that, and also there, as you can see, I add another thing. Feature bound.top 200. What does it mean? It means like I need to identify that we had enough space at the top portion that we can place our player. For example, on the fold, I think, it horizontally folds. So you don't have that much space on one part to show the player. So you don't need that. You just need that feature on a flip. That's why I make sure here it has the enough space. If it is my statement is true, then it returns the top height or the height for the top portion. So my video player will take the top portion. Otherwise, it returns null. That means nothing. So we're almost there. So what we really need to do it right now? We just go to our video player widget. On Flutter, we call widget, or you can say component, and wrap it with a container, or I can say a box. And, oh, sorry, it's like previous slide. Yes, good. On a box where I say the color to black. The box is black, and the height is the height that I get from my function. So if there is not a foldable or flat, the height is null, so it will take the player height. Otherwise, it will take the height that we have on our top portion. Let's see how it looks now. That's what you build. As you can see, once it's half portion, it will take. Now it's fully flat, it will take normally. Once it's half open and full open, you'll get it. Okay, so now if you want to know more about sometimes you need how much degree the top part is bending. Maybe you need to know. You need to design some custom feature or more stuff. You can check this package called Dual Screen. It's developed by Microsoft. Now it's bonus time. What do you think? What is the bonus? Any idea? It's marketing stuff. Okay. So, it looks cool, the black, I really like it. Okay, the thing is, as a Flutter developer, or if you really want to learn Flutter, sometimes you may need some components or template. Maybe you are doing MVP or want to do a project for university and you make it really fast. You can use flutterlibrary.com. What it does, it gives you pre-made template UI components. Let me show you in real life. So let's say if you want to build a shop app, and you need the design, posh design to impress every client. Yeah, I can do that. Hey, I'm the pro. What do you think? Even it doesn't matter. I'm studying Flutter for like 1 or 2 months ago, but I'm a pro. So you can like get one of those designs from Flutter library. For me, it looks good, looks clean, and it's for free. And it not just have this template. It has more of like those templates you can get. And the best part is written by the top expert in Flutter, so they follow the best practices. So as a Flutter developer, while you are checking their code, you can learn how to properly write Flutter code, or how to in Flutter there's a lot of way you can define a button. What is the proper way? What other expert developer using how write Flutter button? For that, you just need to go to flutterlibrary.com and you'll find it. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for your attention and listening to me. And if you really like to connect with me, I don't have any scanner, sorry. You have to go to the LinkedIn, or I have this hashtag Abu Anwar at Abu Anwar 072, and everywhere you'll find me on. That's my email, gmail.com. That's my LinkedIn. That's my Twitter. That's my everything. Thank you, guys. You are awesome. Bye.
Thanks a lot, Abu, for that wonderful session. It was an engaging one indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's have Abu again on the stage to deliver a token of appreciation. And Ms. Nuvini Chamindi, organizer of GDG Sri Lanka and Women Tech Makers Ambassador, will be now presenting Abu with his token of appreciation. Let's give them a round of applause.